Hi everyone, I'm Harsimrat Kaur. So I'm taking a course under information gathering. So I'm working on a project regarding the decriminalization of 2.5 grams of hard drugs. So Miss Gina Corpin is with us today. We are going to interview her. She's working in a harm reduction center. Hello.
Hi,
How are you doing?
I'm good.
So can you tell me something about yourself?
So I'm Gina. I have years of experience working in the harm reduction centers. We deal with overdose cases of like mentally ill, not mentally ill, mentally challenged because of this influence of hard drugs in the community.
Okay. So, what do you think about this policy of decriminalization of 2.5 grams of that hard drugs?
Well, when I first heard about it, I got curious what's the word decriminalization means. Is it like a legalization per se also? Well, we undergone to training that this is not a legalization of drugs, okay? This is decriminalization where they are allowed to carry 2.5 grams of like these hard drugs, but the authorities cannot charge them or press charges to them. But if they exceed, like authorities can do so, charge them with illegal possession. So that's the thing about this.
So, as you are working in harm reduction center, what do you think that is this a positive way towards harm reduction or not?
It is because like those people who use drugs, they can access the help from the government through these programs that we have. Like when the government, the BC government, like implemented this one, they thought about like those people who use drugs alone is dangerous. That's one of their reasons why they passed this law.
Okay, so what do you think that how this will gonna impact the work at the harm reduction centers?
Well, there will be like we will adopt a lot of changes also, like the cost, because like the cost on implementing these programs, the trainings, because like if people will like be freely vocal about that they use drugs and they need help, you know, then we will need to train more people to deal with them, and like the cost of the training. So there's an equivalent cost in like both in human capital and in like monetary value.
So, some people argue that this decriminalization sends strong message about the drug use. So, what's your opinion about this?
Well, some people would really say that it's wrong. Of course, there are pros and cons, because like now people can openly
Use the drugs.
yeah, like they can openly like bring and use drugs, but like it has restrictions,
Yeah.
you cannot like use it in playgrounds, schools, near schools while you're in your vehicle, if
Yeah.
you're a driver,
As
you're
you-
transit. So there are restrictions, and some people doesn't know that. That's why they give comments that it's like more people would just use drugs.
Yeah, but as you say that it's not the legalization of the hard drugs.
It's not
so-
legalization, it's decriminalization.
Yeah.
Honestly, the harm reduction centers will need to work hand in hand with the authorities or the police, because for it to be able to work, this policy or law to work, both are needed, because authorities are in the ground and we are the support, right? So like when this law was implemented, we both had trainings. Like the government make sure that before they pass this like law, we had trainings both for harm reduction and both in the authority side, the police side, so they would understand what is this law all about. And for the harm reduction one, we know how to like improve those supports that we have for them, because there will be an increase of help that we need to give.
So as you said that both harm reduction centers and the law enforcement agencies got the training. So there might be some difficulties for in between that. So how can you address that challenges?
You mean the challenges of like this decriminalization
Yeah.
law? Okay. I think the challenges would be like the perspective of how you think about the law. If I'm the person who's using drugs, like if I can walk around freely with that 2.5 grams, like authorities will not, I will not be subject to any criminal charges. So like, and like if an authority approach me and like offer me help, like sessions regarding addiction and stuff to help me with my mental, like I can say no. So that's the challenge there.
Oh yeah.
I can say no to that help. And like I think how to address that is like those we people in the harm reduction should like take record, and like at the end of the day we need to review that record and check the statistics to see if this program is really effective. If I'm just a user but I don't need help, so what's the purpose of this law?
Yeah. Then
It's
nothing.
repetition.
Yeah.
So we're not like going anywhere if that's the case. So that's one of the challenges that that's why it's a 3-year program, because we need to like look at the statistics of like perspectives on like and the psychology of those people, because we say that this crisis is not this is not a criminal thing, but it's more a mental thing to those people, to those users, right?
As you say that it's a more psychological thing. So in your harm reduction center, how you deal with that mental state?
We had trainings, like we have psychologists, we have trainings on how to deal with this behaviors and how they think, of course, because like they're influenced. Okay, they're influenced by this substance, so we are trained on how to deal with that, how to approach them, how to calm them, and what are those safety measures like that we need to do. We need to practice and able to help them.
What do you think that other countries should follow this policy too?
Honestly, we're on our like 3-year period for this law. This is actually we I think the government studied like this policy, like they copied it from Poland or something. But right now, I don't think other countries should copy it yet, because we are on our study period.
Yeah.
How this law will impact us. Is it really effective? Because like other countries is very strict. Asian countries, like where I came from, Philippines, we're very strict. Where all drugs are not legal there.
Yeah.
Okay, so like it depends really on how like your society is disciplined also, and like for a country like Asian country, which is a developing countries, cannot really implement this kind of program yet, like a third world country, because it entails costs, right? Entails like proper knowledge and training on people how to handle those people who use drugs. So it's not that easy that you can like easily copy. It takes years for them to study, set a budget for it, so it's not a copy paste
Yeah,
thing,
yeah. I got your point.
Yeah.
So it's like every country is not same.
Yes.
Yeah, there are different perspectives of
Different
drug in
culture, different
countries.
beliefs.
At last, what message you wanna convey to those people who are a bit doubtful about this policy and more about the harm reduction?
We cannot take that from people, because there will always be pros and cons about this, like a different perspective of people also. Some people would think that it's too soft. Some people would think we should be hard in like dealing with this one. But like our approach is like as I've said, it's a mental illness. That's why we're addressing it in this sense that they need help. because they're using it and they're influenced by it. As a person who deals really like actual with this people who use drugs, I've seen them, I've seen the needs. Okay, that's why the government of BC would like to extend the help for these users, you know, because they're influenced by this substance. Well, some people really think that that's their choice. Like, why would we like spend like this and that for that? I agree with you also, because I came from a country where we deal with drugs differently, right?
Yeah, I know.
But like a different culture, different approach, different perspective. We will just see and try if this law will work.
I do agree with you that people have different perspectives and different countries have their different methods to deal with this. But personally, I believe that for a country like Canada, it may be prove successful.
Yeah, of course. Who's-
Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Welcome. I hope you learned something.
Yeah, I do a lot. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
your time.
Thank you.
Already know me, I'm Harsimrat, and you already watched the first part of my video. So this is going to be the second part in which I'm recording public opinion regarding my topic. So my name is Harsimrat Kaur and I'm a university student. I'm doing some kind of research about the decriminalization of 2.5 grams of hard drugs like cocaine and morphine. So this is a recent law that has been passed. So first, can you tell me a bit about yourself?
My name is Isaias. What else?
Where are you from?
I'm from Eritrea, and what else? Sorry.
Okay, that's all.
Okay,
That's all.
that's good. Yeah.
So, do you know about this policy?
Not really.
Yeah. So you don't have.
I'm not familiar with this.
Okay, so in Canada we can carry like 2.5 grams of drugs, and there will be, if you caught under that substance, then there should be no legal action against you. Okay, so what do you think that how this policy gonna work? What's your opinion?
I'm not sure how it's gonna work, but I wouldn't say it's a good idea to carry any drug
So
to,
you think
to legalize. Yeah.
Okay,
No.
so you think that
I
it's
don't
not
think
a
it's
good idea.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Okay, so what do you think that how it's gonna what may be the disadvantages of this?
Well, so let's say now you can carry 2.5 gram, right? So
Yeah.
if let's say they legalize this one, and then after a while they're gonna increase that
Limit.
limit. Yeah, that's what I'm right.
Yeah, so what I believe is this may helps in harm reduction. So if like I'm carrying 2.5 grams of drugs and police caught me, let's say, so they can provide me some ways in which I can get recover from that. They can help me in the policies, and they can refer me to some harm reduction centers and all. So that may be the point, or that may be the reason why they do this.
Yeah, that could be the point, but the thing is like that's for me, like that's kind of encouragement for the person. So yeah.
So you don't think that
Yeah,
it's
I would say like 0.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you
Should-
so
yeah.
much. Thank you. So may I know your name, please?
Yeah, it's Sean.
Okay, how are you doing so far?
Good.
So I'm working on a project which is related to the decriminalization of hard drugs, like 2.5 grams. Do you know about this policy?
I've heard that it's in discussion, but I don't know too much about it.
Okay, so in Canada, the government released a policy in which they legalize to have 2.5 grams of hard drugs like cocaine. So what do you think about that? Is this a good move or bad, or what's your opinion?
Yeah, I mean it's a complex question, but one of the things I've actually watched a documentary about this. I think it's on Crave TV about in Portugal they decriminalize drugs, and instead of putting people in jail, they take that money and invest it in rehab and in helping people.
Yeah, harm reduction.
And it works better. I think it's a little bit tricky with small amounts like that because is that really helping the people who have big problems, or is that helping the people who just use it recreationally? I don't know, but I do think it's a way better way to approach mental health and physical health of societies is to offer help to people instead of arresting them.
So you think that it has a positive impact, this policy has a positive impact on general people or the people who are using drugs?
I think...
Kind of.
Yeah, I think it's hard to say, but I do think that it's the right mentality.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you believe that other countries do the same approach as Canada?
I think it's too early to know. Like, we gotta wait and see what happens. Because I think, for example, we're in Vancouver right now. There are a lot of countries that don't have a crazy drug problem like Vancouver.
Yeah.
So it might work differently in those places than it does here. Like, maybe it will make crime go crazy in a place like this. I don't know. But I do... If it turns out to be... all I know is in Portugal and a few other places it has worked out really well. And I think that more countries should be trying it. And at least...
Hi. Can you tell me your name, please?
My name is Lucas.
Okay.
Lucas.
Hi. Actually, I'm working on a project. It is on the decriminalization of 2.5 grams of hard drugs. Do you know about it?
No, I didn't hear about it.
Okay. So there is a recent law in Canada which has been passed. That is, it legalized the 2.5 grams of hard drugs like cocaine.
Right.
Okay. So what do you think about that?
My opinion is like, I think this drug is a question that is like, it's a subject that it's like relative to the person. So if you want to do drugs, I think the state can't, not let you use. If you want to do whatever you want with your body, right? I just think that we need to have, like more, a whole, support network for people that go into, the streets with harder drugs, but people that do like drugs for recreational use, we still be doing even if it's illegal. I'm from Brazil. Everything is illegal in Brazil. Weed's illegal in Brazil, and people use it the same way.
God.
So
okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think that what's its impact on Canada, positive or negative?
Yeah, I think my feelings are like, because we're talking probably about harm reduction. So if you have a good source for those drugs, they're not from illegal sources or for other places, it's way better for people that are using for recreational purpose. So it's good to have like a known source for those drugs.
Okay, so you think that this policy may impact in a positive way?
Yes, I think it's positive.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Harsimrat. You know me, as you work with me. First, you need to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Priyanka, studying in the Capilano University. I'm an international student.
Okay, and where are you from?
I'm from Jalandhar, Punjab.
Okay, so you're from India.
Yeah.
So, as you know that I'm interviewing about the recent law, the decriminalization of 2.5 grams of hard drugs. I want to know a bit about your opinion, like what do you think about this policy?
Honestly speaking, I don't think so that government will be like succeed in this because as per like I have spent a lot of like near about 1 year in of myself in Canada. So most of the time druggers they take the drugs and they left. No one knows, and it can harm themselves and others too. Like sometimes even I work at Tim Hortons, so sometimes like druggies come and it's
we deal with the drug addicts.
I always deal with them.
Yeah, I know, I can understand.
So sometimes they just come and
I know.
throw money on us.
I know, but what I believe is this policy can help them in the harm reduction. Like as you say that there is problem in their mental state, obviously that's why they are doing this. And if when we have this law, so if someone catches a person who has the drug 2.5 grams, so the government professionals or the other authority members, they can provide help to them. By this law, it helps. I think that it helps in harm reduction. We can provide policies to them. We can guide them. Through this, I believe that we can provide help to the fugitives.
But at the time they consume drugs.
Yeah. Okay.
Like they are not like, I like want to correct you. Like I didn't say that their mental health is
No.
not good.
It's like they are.
That's why they.
No. I was trying to say that it's they are in that situation.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, they're not conscious at that time.
yeah.
I just
After
wanna say that.
consuming drugs.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
you said like before consuming
Yeah,
drugs.
no, not
instead of
before. It's like we can say that too because it depends upon the mental health of a person to start consuming drugs. So in a way, it all comes to the mind, I believe. Yeah. So you don't think that the policy will succeed? No.
I don't think so.
Okay.
It can be,
Mhm.
but if government will take the corrective actions,
Mhm.
like and the you can say in the swift manner, not
Yeah.
like
Okay. Yeah, I got your point. So what do you think that what
they need to like improve their ambulance and other services as well, because
Okay.
like they will need ambulance, they will need police,
They will need the reduction
doctors,
centers. Yeah.
everything. So if there will be proper management, they will be able to succeed. But not
Okay,
like that.
so you believe that if the government and the other authority members are supportive, by their support, this policy may succeed.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So this is all the information I got. Don't forget to tell me your opinion. Thank you.